Oh, hello there. Long time no see. I wonder what we're doing today. Hey everyone, Rachel does here. Today I went out and bought a ton of fucking chips. Now why'd you go out and buy a ton of chips, Rage? Because we're doing a chip review, baby. Like former Aussie blank review videos, these aren't necessarily Australian chips, just chips that Australians like to eat. Let's stop fussing around and let's get right into it with an absolute Australian classic, Smith's chips. You couldn't get any more Australian if you wanted to, even though this company's probably not even owned by an Australian. And by the way, we're doing all original chips here because we're not reviewing the flavors, we're reviewing the goddamn chips, okay? We had to refuse a couple types of chips, mainly Sandboys and Grainwaves, because they don't make the original flavors of them anymore. So bad luck, automatic disqualification. Fuck you. Let's get into Smith's chips. You know, they're a classic chip. There's not much to say. Let's have a taste. They're not the best, but they are perfectly good. If you want some chips and you don't really care, Smith's are the go. We'll put them at number 4 for now. I think, again, they're very middle of the road, higher than middle of the road chip. Now, let's go on to Thin's chips. Now, these are, proudly Australian made. Very cool. Bonus points there. Original thin and crispy potato chips, irresistibly tasty. Well, let's see what I have to say about it. Like the name describes, they are thin boys. I really like Thin's salt and vinegar. They're one of my favorite chips. But if we're just going off the basic chip, it's not that interesting. The only thing good about Thin's chips is because they're so thin, I feel like I can go through a bag very easily. It's alright, but it's not that good. Definitely not as good as Smith's. Let's put that at number 7 for now. Like nearly every one of these Aussie blank reviews videos, the whole review part of this is just me going, oh yeah, it's pretty good, or oh yeah, it's alright. In-depth journalism right here. Let's go on to a chip that I've actually never had before. Pyreals. I think that's how you say them. If that's wrong, I don't care. These look like a sort of more premium branded chips. I don't know if they are. They're vegan. They're chips. They're made of potatoes. Of course they are. Apparently they have no funny business. If that'll fucking focus on it, please. Anyway, it says no funny business there, so no monkeying around with these chips. It's also a very slender bag. These look like the bag of chips that like a very uptight person would eat. I do like the guy on the front though. He's a nice fellow with a big chip, so bonus points there. But let's see. Nah, these are not good. Okay, I'm overreacting. They're not horrible, but they're far worse. Maybe if you like really crispy or like well done chips, but they almost taste burnt. We'll put that at number, I don't want to put anything straight down to number 11 yet, but we'll put it at number 10. You disappointed me. This one I have here, some people might count as a chip, but it's goddamn French fries. I have not had French fries since I was a kid, but what I remember from them, they were pretty good. They're actually like French fry size. So you eat them like in big handfuls like this usually. Maybe it's just like my childhood memory getting to me. They don't taste as good as I remember. I used to remember these as fucking amazing. They're right. I think they're better than Thin's, but they're worse than Smith's. We'll put that at number 5 for now. Let's get on to what I would call sort of a more crunchy chip, a more airy crunchy chip. We have kettle chips. These were the most expensive at like $4. So these better be worth it. That's how you do a chip. That's a good chip. These definitely have like the best salt, I think. They're crunchy, they're airy. This is what Thins should be. Like these are basically Thins, but they've got like air bubbles. Let me get one with an air bubble in it. Got little air bubbles in them. That's a great chip. We'll put that at number 2 for now. That's my favorite. Let's get on to, I guess, the competitor to Kettle. I don't know if it counts as a competitor, but they're very similar. Red Rock Deli. Again, Australian sea salt, deli style potato chips from Red Rock Deli. They're alright, but they're not as good. Honestly, I think it comes down to the salt. I don't think the salt's very good on these. And maybe the way they baked, they do look baked just a little bit different. I don't know if to put them below or above French fries. Well, they're not close in taste, obviously, but they're close in hierarchical, I can't say that word. Put it there, Rage. That word status. I'm getting a French fry back. I'm just saying, if I had to choose between one of these two, what would I pick? I'd go French fries. Okay. These go to number 6. Last of the classic potato chips, we have Natural Chip Co. Lightly salted Australian potatoes, gluten-free, renewable energy, nothing artificial chips. This is like the natural confectionery company of chips. Bon appetit. I need to bring the Smiths back up here, because they taste alright. But I gotta remind myself of the Smiths. They're very close. I think our Smiths are just better. I'll move Smiths up to number 3 and put these at number 4. Luckily, I eat chips all the time, so then these are not going to waste. Do not worry. Anyway, on to Pringles. They're very good. I will say, I can't eat a lot of Pringles in one go. It's something to do with the taste of them. They're good, but too many of them just make me feel ill. If I wanted to have one, this is a weird comparison. If I wanted to have one chip, I'd choose Pringles. But if I wanted to sit down, watch the footy, have some chips with me, I'd go with Smiths. So I think Pringles, we'll put Pringles between Smiths and natural confectionery between Smiths and Natural Confectionery Company. Doritos chips. I will say Doritos cheesed or whatever they're called. They are my favorite chips. Like, well, top 2 favorite chips. Original salted, I can't say I've had in a while. But let's see. See, we're gonna have an issue here because they taste so different from like any other potato chip, because they're not potato chips. I'm like, oh, the taste is different, that makes it better. Not necessarily. Again, I've got to go back to the rating system of, if I was sitting down to watch the footy, which bag of chips would I pick? Is that a sin to put these above Smiths? I don't know. They are good though. Yeah, I hope this doesn't anger people, but I think these need to go above Smiths. Above Smiths, but still below, I still think still below Kettle. Still below Kettle Chips. Kettle Chips still number 2 or 1 or whatever. A competitor to Doritos, CC's, these are like the Australian type. I think CC's, Thins, sorry, and French fries are all made by the same company, because they all have this same proudly Australian made logo, so. These are not good. It's a very plain corn chip. Yeah, but these have to go, I think number 10, Cheerios down to number 11. On to the last chip, veggie chips. Now, I don't think a lot of people know about veggie chips or eat veggie chips, but I have one thing to say about veggie chips. These are the best chips. What the fuck? How are these the best? These are amazing. Let me open these up. I hope you can hear me over there. But these are the best chips. They're so fucking good. Number 1. I'm not even thinking about it. Number 1. Veggie chips are the best chips. Granted, they're not potato or they're not corn. They're made of cassavina. The only thing bad about them is they only come in these small bags, and they're quite small. You know, compared to like a Smith chip, they are very small. They're light as well. They're very light, so they're very easy. You can eat a whole bag very easily. That's literally their tagline: a snack on the light side. Veggie chips to number 1. I don't care if you guys disagree with me. These are the best chips. Go fuck yourselves. That is it for Aussie chip review, or Aussie blank review number 4. Thank you everyone for watching. I do want to give a little quick update. I do want to apologize for being gone for 6 goddamn months. It's a combination of school and laziness come together for no Rachel Does uploads. Granted, I have been uploading on the Rachel Does Live channel, so if you do want to see me more often, go check out Rachel Does Live on YouTube for stream highlights. And if you want to see me every couple nights, more like once a week, check me out on Rachel Does Live on Twitch. But yeah, thank you for waiting. I very much appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, no made stream.